welcome back to my channel. So you guys may have noticed that I did not upload any videos for the last few weeks, and that's because my exams were going on during that time, so I couldn't shoot or post any video. And since it's going to be the end of the month of February now, I decided to set up my bullet journal for the month of March, but I already set it up during the start of February because I knew my exams were going to be till the end of the month, and that's why I could not shoot any video for that. That is why I'm going to be making just a video where I'm flipping through and explaining everything that I did for the month of March. And the theme which I chose for this month is cactus. And I just looked up online and I chose this theme on random. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And let's get right into the video, guys. So let's start now, guys. So first up is the cover page, and for this I just drew a Polaroid, and inside there I just drew this cactus in a sort of pot which is brown in color. For the cactus I sort of drew these curved lines and made it into different sections, and then I colored into the sections with different greens. And I also drew this sort of different symbols because we're looking a bit plain, but I decided not to add too much of it because it sort of did not match. And then I use calligraphy not match here. I also use the washi tape up here for just a bit of extra accent and a bit of other color except green and brown. Next up is the quote page, and the quote is "Life is like a cactus, full of pricks but also very beautiful." So I just found this on the internet, and I thought that I just wanted to add this because it was a cactus sort of themed quote. And I used mostly a calligraphy font, and for this I just use all caps sort of font and not just a specific font. And down here I just colored this brown and made different sort of pots of different colors, and then I drew these cactus with different colors, but not like this one, but a different sort of thing. And I really like how these two spreads look together. So I also sort of added these sort of spines and thorns with a black pen. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit rough, guys. It's because I had my exams and I had read all of my sort of lessons out loud, so my voice is a bit rough. So I hope you guys don't mind that. Next up is the calendar. I just added these extra blocks, so I hope you guys don't add that too. So for this, I just drew the calendar using a sort of black pen, and I also wrote March using a calligraphy font. Then I used green and made this sort of place where I write all of the days. I also made these circles in which the dates will go in. I made a cactus up here, and I wrote a quote because it was looking a bit empty and there was nothing else. So I wrote this quote that there is beauty in everything. And down here I made another sort of cactus like the cover page, and this is the calendar layout. Now this is the habit tracker, and for this I sort of wrote on I made this a more sort of, I tilted the page, and instead of doing the thing I did last month where I made mini calendars, I just did it this way, and I made it more horizontal this time. So I just divided into 31 sort of rectangles each for all the different kinds of habits. And up here I wrote up the dates and made this sort of green color in different places just for a bit of extra sort of touch of color. And then I used calligraphy again for writing habit tracker. I used calligraphy for most of the things here because I thought it would look sort of complemented a bit more. And I also added some more cactus here. Now this is the mood tracker. I wrote mood and tracker also with the calligraphy font, and I added these sort of drops here because it was looking a bit empty. Now I do 3 different kinds of cactus, and then whatever mood I'm feeling, I'm just going to be coloring into it here. I'm dividing into sort of triangles because I thought that would look better. In some places not triangles, it's just some random shapes because I couldn't make triangles there. And down here is the sort of different moods. Like last month, I gave myself more of a variety this time too, so that I can sort of express my moods a bit more better. I also made the soil here with the brown color. I did not add that in the other ones. Next up is the brain dump. I made this pretty basic where just empty here in the middle there's brain and dump. And I use my highlighter for just giving it a bit of sort of extra accent. I made it into a cloud and give it a drop shadow. And then down here there's these cactus. So the main sort of color scheme of this month was more green. And I used this green a lot because it sort of looked better. I also drew these sort of pots of different shapes and sizes, and I had lots of fun drawing them and coloring different colors and thinking of different patterns for the cactus too. This is how it looks. And finally, this is the final spread, which is the week 1 spread. For this, I just divided it into these sort of rectangles, which are 4 on this and 4 on this page. And then I just used different greens and divided it off. I also used my green highlighter to just make these lines on top. I added cactus on the sort of bottom left of each rectangle, and then beside it I wrote the days of the week with different colors of the sort of green shades of green. I also wrote the dates inside the sort of pots, and here using a grape color pen, and I wrote notes here. I also had a smiley face because there was no date to write here. I also added these bands everywhere, as you guys can see. And we're done, guys. Flip through now. I also added the soil here. And we're done, guys. I hope that you guys like this video and that you guys will try out this bullet journal setup too. And I just wanted to tell you guys that from April onwards I'll be doing the normal bullet journal setup where I just draw everything. And please like, share, comment and subscribe. And if you already subscribed, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video. And I'll be seeing you all in my next video. Until then, bye guys.